everyone, my name is MJ Vilches, and welcome to number 6 animation livestream for refining the animations for TUP E-01, which stands for the Underland Project, episode 1. And yeah, we're working on the animated short right now, and hopefully be able to finish as soon as possible. So yeah, right now, yesterday we worked on shot 13, was it? And right now we are at shot 15. So yeah, let's just check the image shot list here. So yeah, we're at shot 15. We'll see how things go. We're probably gonna be able to like refine a bunch more shots for this stream, because I already started refining the animations for shot 15, but I just want to go back to it and refine some more of the motion here, especially the body. So yeah, let's do that. And I'm probably gonna be announcing or sharing soon like a schedule of my plans for the live streams that I'm planning to like do for the channel. So it's not always going to be like this. There's gonna be a variation of stuff that I'm gonna be doing, depending on the project I'm working on, or if I want to like participate in an event, like an artistic challenge or something. And yeah, TUP art challenge. I'm still gonna be live streaming my artwork for this month, probably next week. We're gonna be working on that next week. So yeah, I'm gonna go do some splining here. I'm also gonna mute the audio because we don't need it. I already animated the lip sync, the lip sync properly, so no need to do. Hey there, J Studio PH, welcome. So yeah, let me just. Those are fine already. I just want to check. Okay, let's do some splining for the like the middle body of the roach there. Probably bring this two down, just so like it kind of sways to the. He kind of sways and doesn't stay in place. There we go. He kind of moves that way a little bit, like a subtle motion. Let's normalize that. So that looks great for now. Probably gonna do the same thing right here. Bring that down. Smoothen those curves right there. So I'm only doing the X location right now for the splining. Just so it doesn't like kind of stays in place. So yeah, I'm probably gonna bring this down as well. Move this. Okay, I think that's good. Z location should be this. Maybe he goes up a bit here when he does that. And this part as well, he goes up a little. Smoothen it that way. Okay. So for the rotation, that's probably the only thing I'm gonna be doing for this shot, and then we're gonna move on to the next shot. And yeah, feel free to ask any questions to whoever it is that's already watching right now. Feel free to ask any questions, and I'm gonna try my best to answer them. So I'm just gonna see the X rotation. This one, but sometimes when I do, when I move like the spline, it rotates in the world axis and not the local axis. And that's something that I want to figure out how to change. But yeah, I probably needed to like. Yeah, in any case, it's not really. It's mostly rotating nicely, properly where I want it. So I'm gonna make that a problem for now. So X rotation, I'm gonna move this right there and move it. Okay. Maybe bring him down right here, because at this point he realizes something. Kind of looks down. So the Y rotation should be that one. Let's see if I can enhance more. Yeah, maybe a bit more. And where's the Y rotation? Y rotation. Okay. This is what's difficult sometimes with splining. There's probably a way to not to like be able to select what you want in the spline here. I just haven't really explored it yet. Maybe where's the Y rotation? Yeah, maybe rotate him that way a bit. And Y rotation, come on. There we go. Maybe bring him back quickly. Okay, I think we're good here. Yeah, I think we're good here. I probably need to. Hey there, Mbuddy, welcome. Welcome back to the stream. And do hope, you know, you better keep coloring that artwork that you need to color. And yeah, just take your time doing it, man. AJ Studio page, thanks. Salamat. I'm probably gonna do a Filipino stream. I mean, that's part of the plan actually. To create, I mean, to do some, to do the streams also in Tagalog for my Filipino brethren, because I also really want to share, you know, the stuff that I learned here, so that there's going to be a bunch of us Filipinos who already who knows how to do this stuff. There's probably a lot in Manila, but I'm still very disappointed with the fact that there's not much like Filipino animated films, even if there are a bunch of Filipino animators. But then again, I can't really say something about that because I too am not making a Filipino film right now. But after this one, probably I will. We'll see. Like the next big project is gonna be a Filipino film. Probably finally work on black and white. It's a script that I wrote from a film workshop. It's got a nice little story on it. and I think it would be great being in a 3D animation. So I might do that after this one. We'll see. Or after the Underland project, not after this animated short. Because after this after episode 1, I'm probably gonna be working on episode 5, which has like a battle scene on it, like a fight scene, and then I really want to be able to like execute that, like show. For those of you who read the book Gregor the Overlander, it's going to be the scene where Gregor first met the giant rats. Yeah, that's a big spoiler, but yeah. So I think, yeah, I can probably do this. Switch it to rendered view. Maybe that won't ruin the stream. Well, I'm gonna give it a try and just tell me if the stream suddenly stutters or lags. Here we go. So yeah, Mbuddy. So yeah, just keep working on your artwork, man, and yeah, maybe we can talk about that next one. I mean, you can always share your artworks on any of the Underland Chronicles servers. There will always be people who would respond nicely to you. So here it looks. The best thing about Eevee is that it's real time, and for this model in particular, which is not that high poly, I can actually preview the rendered view from Eevee in real time, like 24-25 FPS, as you can see there, because I modeled like the Roach model, and then not so high poly way. That's why it's actually lighter than the Gregor and Boots model. That's why I can preview its animation in real time, like 24-20. It's jumping between 24, 25, 26 FPS right there, which doesn't exactly look different if you like just look at it. So what I added for the first pass refinement stages is like the animation, so the mandibles and also the antenna. I already animated most of it, and I'm just doing some splining for the first pass of refining. And this is probably already final. Like, I'm not gonna go through this too much during the second pass of the refinement stage, because most of the second pass refining will go to the characters, to Gregor and Boots, because of the clothes and the hair and stuff, which is what I'm gonna be tackling in the second pass of the refinement stages. So yeah, right now I think the animation for this shot is looking great. This is gonna be the final shot that you're gonna end up seeing. There's probably a lot of things that I could improve here and there, but I'm probably gonna end up just doing that in the second refinement stages. But for now, it really looks great. So yeah, I'm gonna settle with that, and we are gonna move on to the next shot. File, open, shot 16. So shot 16 would be shot 16 is a shot that I actually just copy pasted from the previous sequence. So yeah, JStudio PH, the final animation will be rendered in cycles, because yeah, that's the original plan. Because I really want this to look really nice for the final result, and cycles really is the way to go. Eevee is just, it doesn't look great for this, especially because of the hair, Gregor and Boots' hair, which I modeled and kind of prepared using cycles, so it doesn't look great in Eevee. So I'm going to be rendering this in cycles so that it's gonna look really nice. That's why I'm making sure that the animation is also really nice to give justice to how it looks. But then again, this is the first short film that I made ever since I started Journey to Awesomeness. This is the first island, so it's not gonna be as perfect, but it's gonna look great. It's gonna be decent enough, I guess. Also, I started this thing not knowing really how I'm gonna deal with things, so yeah, there will be some errors here and there, which I will just leave for the final product, because going back to fix it is just going to like probably gonna spend many more months just to fix it. So I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna stick with like how the characters look, how them, everything. Even though there are parts of them that I want to change, I'm not gonna do that anymore. I'm gonna stick with the like close to what I made it the first time, so that it's shown. So yeah, Michael the Fairy Cat. I don't really have that much experience in RenderMan. I mean, I tested it, and there's just a lot of things you need to change for the shaders to make it work. So yeah, that's just gonna take so much time. I'm gonna be sticking with cycles for this one because, as I said, I wanna be able to like proudly say that I made the animated film using only free programs. I know there's that the RenderMan engine is like a free add-on, but it's not really like for commercial purposes. It's more for educational purposes that you can use uh the add-on or the RenderMan engine for Blender. But yeah, as I said, I want to be able to like say that this animated film was made purely using free programs, no third-party add-ons, anything that is not already inside Blender. And just really using free programs. So this is shot 16. This is going to be, I already animated this nicely, so I'm just gonna turn off some, I guess I'm just going to turn off some elements here for the render, especially Gregor and Boots, because they're not going to be visible. They're not in camera, so I can just not include them to be calculated in render, and that should significantly speed up the render. And they're not even going to be reflected on the eyes, so it's best to just turn them off for rendering. So yeah, there's just a really fast shot, and I'm not gonna be refining that anymore because that's already looking great. This is the roach kind of like smelling Gregor in Boots, because he's trying to tell Gregor that you don't smell like someone from here. You smell like someone, you smell like an outsider. That's kind of what he's saying there. I could turn on the sound, but I don't really want to give away too much before the final one. Okay, I think this is what we're gonna be working on mostly on this stream. Shot 17. Because it's a character animation. Like a humanoid character as opposed to like the creature. I really liked animating the roaches. They're easy to animate actually. But that's because at first Gregor didn't have great rigging, and I had to like update him multiple times before animation until I've reached this, and even during animation, but I didn't really change that much anymore because I've already animated most of the short, and I don't want to change too much to that it's going to end up me like going through each shot again. It takes so much time with it again because I really want to be able to release this next year, so I want to be able to start rendering this year because the rendering stage really is going to take a while. So yeah, while rendering, I'm gonna be releasing Doodle Log 005 of my journey to awesomeness adventure. I'm gonna be creating it as I render shots for this animated short. So yeah, lots of stuff to change here. I'm probably gonna get rid of this animation of the left hand. I'm gonna stick with just this pose right here. I'm gonna delete that. Yeah. I don't need to move that because it's not really, it's not, you can't see it. Even if I move it, it's very, I guess I'm gonna animate it a bit just to add a bit of motion there. Yeah, just kind of make it sway a bit. It's not really visible. when you're watching like the final film, most the visibility will be mostly. I mean, you're probably mostly drawn on Gregor's face. But that's the kind of thing that I'm doing here. But for like really serious projects, I really won't do that. That's like a compromise. And if this is a serious project, I'd be like really meticulous about stuff. I mean, this is a serious project, but if this is a project that I really wanna, like, I don't know, just, you know, sometimes even big projects, like even in serious projects, they cheat. So it's not something that I'm the only one guilty of. Hey there, Blifton, welcome to the stream. So yeah, Mbuddy, yeah, that's actually true. But things like this, there's always going to be shots that you have to take time on, because what's important really is to just make the shot look nice so that it contributes properly to the overall, like for the final film. Because what's important is I'd be able to like show like this scene from the book in an awesome way using this kind of medium. So yeah, I don't mind fixing a lot of issues on a shot if it needs to be fixed, but I compromise in some if I can. If you know, it can be if it's not even gonna be like in the camera. So X location, it should be this one. Y location seems to be moving too further back there, so maybe I'm gonna bring that back some. I probably need to quickly bring him back to where he was. Not too much. So the antenna is like almost hitting him here, or like going towards him, so he's gonna like closing his eyes there as he looks at the antenna like kind of smelling him. I can turn on, let me switch to material view for now, so I can quickly turn on temp and show you the antenna like showing on the camera there. I'm also gonna mute the audio because I don't need it. It's kind of distracting. I want to focus on the movements right now. So I'm gonna turn off temp again and turn on, switch this to texture again so I can see Gregor's eyes. So what else can we do for this? So yeah, I have this black thing right there because that's kind of signifies where I should cut for this shot. I'm not going to be rendering this part for the final render so that, you know, I save time. But yeah. Or probably I'm going to end up rendering this, but since it's just black, it's not going to be taking too much time, I guess. That's just a theory. Hopefully it works. Like I said, this is my first project and I'm only like encountering stuff the first time because I don't really have any experience in like making films, and this is me trying to experience it by using a different kind of system from the usual, because I'm only doing this by myself, because that's also like a challenge that that's one of the purpose of this first episode. Maybe on the next episode I'm gonna be asking some help. There is already one person who wants to like take part in this project and is currently waiting for me to finish episode 1 But hopefully he's still gonna be there when I'm working on the next episode. And yeah, I'm not gonna be working on probably all of the episodes that is planned. Probably the only things that's gonna end up getting made is episode 1 and then episode 5 after that. It's like the most likely outcome, because everything really depends on the performance of this short film. But yeah, if whether this it doesn't really matter what the performance is, I guess. I mean, if the performance of episode 1 is not that great, I'm still gonna be making episode 5 just so I'd be able to finish the project with all of the Underlanders, have 3D character models of them, and me being able to like model Rip Red. The worst case scenario would be finishing episode 1 and then just doing the trailer after. If if episode 1 doesn't perform as well as I hope it would. But the future really is uncertain, so can't really say. But it's best to have a plan, just in case. Oh yeah, I'm still like doing something. Maybe I can do something like, I'm gonna go to X location, and when he crosses his eyes here, the torso bone would kind of rotate, rotate towards towards that way, but only a little bit, not too much. Let me bring that down so it's not even visible. I'm gonna try doing the Y location as well. This shouldn't go back there, this should go further towards the back, right there, I guess. And I'm going to have to do something about, and do the same thing with the chest. Let me just try, maybe move it further back a bit. So I'm hoping that the episode 1, Mbuddy, I'm hoping that episode 1 would hopefully get to at least 100,000 views. That's probably too much to ask, but if it reaches 100,000, that means I'll be working on episode 5. If it reaches even bigger than that, I'll be working on everything. If the demand for it gets high, I'm gonna be working on all of the episodes. But I'm really reluctant about that part, because that means I'm probably gonna go over the 10% of the material that is allowed to be made into adaptation in a legal way. Because to be able to create these adaptations, I need to be I need to buy the rights to it, but there's a limit to how much I can work on it without buying the rights. So that's something that's also like really bugging me about this. I want to be able to buy the rights and make an official adaptation, but that's just too much of an ambition right now. And yeah, I don't know. But yeah, the one thing that I can make sure though is that I'll be working on this episode. I'm definitely gonna finish this, and then episode 5, the battle scene, which is gonna be a longer animated short than this one, and we'll also have a bunch more characters with the bats and Luxa and the rats and everyone. And it's gonna be a battle scene, so it's gonna be an intense one. So I want to be able to end the project with that, and hopefully that would just notice people, make people notice Doodle Notes Productions' existence in the world. Because the more views I get, the more sustainable this thing might go. I don't know. We'll see how things go. I don't really want to think ahead too much, because that's just gonna make you worry or be anxious about it. and kind of daydream about things that doesn't really exist. So I want to avoid doing that. Okay, so I'm getting the motion that I want here. I think I'm going to settle with the motion of the torso bone. I'm gonna move him back when he looks towards the right there. I'm also gonna probably change the Y rotation here. When he looks that way, this bone needs to be more towards oh, it's probably the Z rotation that I need to change. Yeah, like that. It needs to be more facing that way. So yeah, 100,000 views for this episode is probably too much to ask. But I want to ask that high because, you know, I always ask something small. And it's always given. That's why I'm asking for something higher. Maybe that's gonna be also happening. But 100,000 for this might just make things work. I don't know. It's even lower. I think 100,000 is low in YouTube standards. But it would be really awesome to, like, the views to reach that high, because the highest views that my videos always get would be just about 1,000 or 5,000. Doesn't even get. I mean, I do have 20,000 views on some videos, but they're old videos that the views have just accumulated through the years. It's not something that happened in a year. It happened. It accumulated in like many years. So it doesn't count, I guess. I don't know. But I do appreciate those people who viewed those videos. I'm just saying it based on the YouTube standards. So there's a weird animation on the neck that I'm seeing here. Like, yeah, as you see that the neck kind of like moves in a weird way. I don't want that. And maybe the neck should be like this. I'm just gonna control V that rotation on the neck for the rest, or until I delete the keyframe. Did I move the head? Why does this? Actually, it's fine. Nothing wrong about it. After doing the changes. So next I'm gonna be splining the chest bone here. Oh yeah, I do have 1 million video. I do have a video that reached 1 million, especially in this channel, the Doodle Boat. The Sleeping T-Rex video reached 1 million. But it happened like in a week, and then after that it dipped down again. But I did manage to like earn. That's probably the first video that made me earn my YouTube income. And yeah, Sleeping T-Rex. But then again, those videos are like not connected to what I'm doing right now. So yeah, if those become popular, then that's from like an old system. So yeah, that's one thing that made it slow for me. I think that made YouTube's algorithm kind of confused with what I'm doing. Is that I changed a lot as I like figure out what content I'm gonna put out. Yeah, that's just my bad on that part right there. That's why right now I'm really just pushing, like, creating Underland Project contents after another to just really get it on the algorithm, to make YouTube recognize that this is what I'm doing, and those old stuff are probably no longer gonna happen that much, unless of course I work on a project that is of that nature. But yeah, I don't know. want to do something that's different from the others, because there's always that niche that I want to go with, like a corridor digital niche where they work on any kind of videos, like short film videos, but that they want. And the second channel is just like the second channel is more of a niche channel where it's focusing more on like tutorials, live streams, and how to make filmmaking stuff and animation stuff. So yeah, that's something that's, I don't know, that's probably the cause of why even after doing this like for a long time, and I think I could say that my contents are not exactly that bad. They can be of quality, I guess. Even doing that, you know, I still cannot really push through that, or push through the, you know, just not getting over like 5,000. I already have 5,000 subs, and really appreciate everyone who are subscribed. But as you can see, even having 5,000 subs, only a few of you guys are here right now. So that's, from there you can already see something. Hey there, Haniel, welcome to the stream. So yeah, I'm gonna keep refining this shot here. It's only been 36 minutes, so we're fine. And I need to turn on the fan. I'm getting sweaty. Sorry about that. Anyways, let's keep going. So the emotion that I want to add for the chest here is when he like at this part he should be like moving back like that. So it's gotta be the X rotation. X rotation. I'm gonna move it further, like so. Probably make the transition much smoother, not quick. And like that maybe. And it doesn't go back right away. Need to bring this down. And I also need to like apply that kind of motion to the head as well. So this looking there and there already looks nice, I think. I'm gonna add that X rotation motion for the head as well. So X rotation, problem right there. I'm gonna move it down. Move this down a lot, probably. Because it needs to like go up a bit, like that. But it doesn't go back right away, so I need to. So it's not really. Head needs to go that direction quicker than the chest. Okay, so I'm not seeing it that much. Maybe we need to bring it up more. Oops, too much. Yeah, Bliftum, it's a very, I don't know. It's something that I want to like start doing. A corridor digital kind of does it, I guess. Creating projects and like sharing the progress like that. But I also want to like, I mean, like they create like film projects and then they share how it's made. If you like search Corridor on YouTube, they have really great. They kind of inspired me to like start this thing. Yeah, they're one of the channels that inspired me to like do this kind of thing where I make film projects and then share the process. but I don't want to copy them. That's why I like created Journey to Awesomeness and doing this kind of stuff on my channel. So yeah, I think we're getting the result that I want to achieve here. There. But that kind of looks weird. Let's just gonna move this up right there. So yeah, Corridor, I watched them. I've been watching them for a long time now. They're the ones that really inspired me to like practice. Before discovering them, I really thought that I need like expensive software, or I need expensive like equipment. First I was watching Freddie W, and they really make. I was just surprised with the fact that the level of VFX that they're making is they can actually make it, and they're just making YouTube videos. That's one of the things that really kind of was in my head during the time, and I was like, if they can do it, then maybe I can too, because I really thought that I have to go to school to do this kind of stuff. I need to like I need to spend a lot to be able to do it. And then I've watched their channels and seen their contents, and I was like inspired to. At that point, I kind of like gave up my dream and just, you know, just kind of let life toss me wherever. And then after watching the videos, I was like inspired to like pursue my dreams again, to become a filmmaker and do like VFX stuff on my films. That a Filipino film can achieve a nice VFX too. So yeah. So yeah, J Studio PH, that's kind of the reason why I'm doing this stuff. To also, you know, to learn myself, and to also, you know, share the knowledge to you guys, because that's how I want to give back to Corridor Digital and other artists who like share their tutorials and lessons for free on the internet. This is how I want to give back, because if it weren't for them, I won't be able to do this. If it weren't for their free like tutorials, free knowledge, I'm not gonna be like inspired to do this kind of stuff. So yeah, Film Riot, Corridor, Rocket Jump right now, or Freddie W before. They're the channels that really inspired me to do this thing. And yeah, starting this thing, I really like lack a lot of knowledge. Plus, I had to like babysit my 2 years old sister. So the channel kind of grew with my sister, because I cannot really do this kind of live stream when starting, because the schedule is always so. I can't have a solid schedule because I'm taking care of a baby. Because I decided to stay at home and make films, that means I also have to take care of my little sister. So it's kind of different. It was difficult at first, but I also learned a lot, like patience, having patience, and just learning to balance yourself, balance work, and also, you know, taking care of a kid. And that's not even my child, that's, you know, my sister. But because I love her, I wanna take care of her. Because I don't want to be the kind of brother where, you know, I'm just sitting here in front of my laptop doing this stuff, and then I'm ignoring like my little sister. Kind of have that kind of realization when I heard her laugh for the first time, and I was sitting in my laptop making videos, and the one who made her laugh is not me or my mom or dad. It was the maid, it was the nanny that was taking care of her. That was the first time I heard her laugh, and I kind of like open up in my heart or something. And I decided there, but that I'm gonna be doing this while taking care of her. And if there's anyone who's gonna make her laugh, it's gonna be us, her family, not some other person who's not even part of our family. So yeah, just something I want to share, I guess. So yeah, I think that's. Okay, I think that looks nice right there. But I need it to be does it need to be quicker, or probably need to like make the Y location go back to its position slower. So yeah, looks like I'm gonna end up being cold again, despite setting up a sign. Really hate when you do that. Anyways, I need to go do something, guys. I'm gonna go back. Just a quick minute.
And so, the journey to awesomeness begins.
So yeah, I'm back. Really don't like it when they knock the door like that. Even after telling them that, okay, I'm not gonna rant. I'm not gonna rant to you guys. Anyways, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Just brush that away. No negativity here. Don't want to do it in my streams. So yeah. I think Gregor's already sorry about ranting, guys. I shouldn't do stuff like that on stream. But sometimes, you know, you can't help ranting about stuff, because life is just not great at times. And try to be positive, and then you're surrounded with people who are very negative. Trying to be positive in that kind of environment is kind of stressful sometimes, but you have to stay positive. Otherwise, you're just gonna end up like how they expect you to end up. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going. What's gonna be sad about that though is, like, if this works, there's suddenly the talk of being proud and stuff like that. But while you're working on it, you're this useless guy whose own was just. I'm not gonna expand on that. Let's just finish this thing and make Gregor look nice here, like the animation. So yeah, I really want to avoid like sharing my own life in my videos, because it's not that colorful. That's why I want to take you guys to a different world. Kind of defeats the purpose of what I'm doing, which is to like distract you guys from life. Take you away for a bit, take you to a different world, something that would make you forget a little bit what's happening in your life, or just kind of help you endure it. That's kind of what awesomeness is all about. And I don't want to bring in my not so awesome stuff into my videos as much as possible. So yeah, that's what awesomeness is all about. I want to be able to bring you to a different world, distract you, or maybe you'll get something that would help you endure being there instead of being here. That's why the button that I'm pressing in my Journey to Awesomeness videos that takes me back to reality, it's called the Here and There button. And I want to be able to stay here in this awesome world. But then again, the button will still be there so that you're still gonna be going back to reality and face it. But yeah, that's just what I want to be able to like leave in this video, because I don't want to like rant to you guys and then like share my problems with you. That's just, I'm selfish in that regard. I'm like willing to carry other people's problems sometimes, but I don't want other people to carry my own problems. I gotta be able to deal with it myself. So yeah, I think Gregor's motion here is already nice. But I don't know about that floaty motion right there. I'm probably gonna bring this back a bit. Yeah, like that. So that he's like moving back is like a quick snap, because he feels like the antenna is gonna hit his face, so he's gonna like avoiding it. I guess that's kind of the motivation of the action here. So just move back right there, and then he snaps right back. Maybe move to the x-axis as well. And here we go. Probably also bring that down, same as the curve of the y-axis. Probably need to like add some arcs there. So I think, so yeah, this is like one of the quick shots here. This shot right here. But I still really want to be able to like animate this properly. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is already great. And I think I'm gonna this is going to be the last shot we're going to be working on right now. I'm gonna turn on temp here, just to see if he's reacting to the antenna properly. So yeah, J Studio Lifton, I really would like to see you guys, work on those projects of yours. So, robot story project. Yeah, robots forgiving to animate, depending on the robot, I guess. Depending on the robot design, if your robot is still humanoid in nature, it's still gonna be a challenging thing to animate. But if it's like BB-8, like if it's a robot like BB-8, that's gonna be easy, I guess. But the rigging is still gonna be, I don't know. I mean, I only really animated a robot, not really that much, because I created like this droids for the next challenge of my journey to the production caverns. I made these production caverns droids, and one of them is like, I mean, they're like different kinds of droids. Yeah, if it's a robot that like just flies around, floats around, it's gonna be easy. Or if it's just a robot that has like a wheel, or It's probably gonna be not that much of a challenge. So yeah, Filipino movies, especially superhero movies. That's one of the things that I kind of like. I don't know. It's just on the back of my mind, but I want to be able to remake the superhero movies and like really do it the right way. I guess I don't know. Just to like make the VFX look really nice. I want to be able to, especially Lastikman. It's one of the superheroes that I really like, actually. Pinoy superhero, Lastikman. But it's basically like, you know, Mr. Fantastic in Fantastic Four. Lastikman is like him. But yeah, he's one of the heroes that I kind of like. It's Filipino superheroes. But then again, I also want to create an original story that also involves heroes. Do you mean this rig? Blifton, do you mean this rig here? Like those shapes? These shapes are actually auto-generated by Rigify, which I used in rigging the characters, the humanoid characters. For temp here, those custom shapes, I actually have a video here in the channel teaching you guys how I did it. It's also in one of my production caverns droids videos. I also showed there how I rigged the droids and also gave the rigs custom shapes. So if you want to know how I did that, you can just, you know, browse through the many videos I made teaching how to do that stuff. So yeah, it's definitely one of the production caverns modeling tutorial videos or modeling workflow videos. I don't want to call them tutorial. It's mostly me sharing what I learned as opposed to teaching you guys something. That's kind of what I do in my videos. But I call it tutorial just so the algorithm would put me in that category. So yeah, I think we're good here. Maybe he doesn't go back right away. Just one last thing I want to do here. I wanna get rid of this curve because I don't want him to go back. He just kind of stays right there in that position instead of like going back. So yeah, that's others learn by watching others. That's kind of how I learn too. I don't really like sit on a tutorial or read. I don't like reading stuff about, you know, Blender lessons because it's boring. I like video tutorials more than like PDF or like documented tutorials. Unless of course I'm just looking for like a quick information that I need. That's gonna help. I don't mind reading, but if I'm gonna learn a new thing, reading about it is just, it's not fun to do it. It's fun to read a novel, like a story, but to read something that you have to learn, it's just, I don't know. I've never been that kind of guy who learned that way. It's always been through demonstration or showing you how to do it. Although I can, if I like focus enough, I'd still be able to learn that way. Especially if the knowledge is not available anywhere else and I really need it. But if it's a knowledge that is forced upon me, it's kind of like how school is. But the thing is, you know, some of the stuff at school are the basic stuff that you need. But some of them are also stuff that I, at this point, already forgotten. And I can probably relearn it by doing a Google search about it, watching YouTube videos, because there's probably it's probably something that's already been made into a tutorial on YouTube. Everything that you want to do as a skill is probably already on YouTube, and some guy already made a tutorial about it. Yeah, Blifton, that's kind of one of the things that's really bugging me too. Like telling you to, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking about. Actually, on college, that's one of the things that I'm thinking about each class. Like, I always like question the subject. I mean, why do we need to learn this? When will I ever need it in this career that I decided? They never really say it, even in the class. Like, even on college, they don't say that on your job you need this to do this. They just kind of teach you the thing, and then for what? So that's one of the things that I don't like about learning as well. Not knowing why I'd ever need it in my life. So yeah, if someone like tell me the why of why I need to learn something, I'm probably gonna be more motivated to learn it, as opposed to just trying to learn a skill that you don't really, you kind of just learn for the heck of it and not really sure where you're gonna apply it in your job. But there's always something like that though, that you need to learn this because you need to pass this test to get this job. That's a system that I really am, I don't know, it's a system that I just cannot accept, I guess. I mean, it's one of the reasons why a lot of people have potential are not discovered, I guess, because they can't get through this test that they need to pass to go there. And they're not even, and the reason why you need to take the test sometimes it doesn't even make any sense. It's just so you can win the race. And I hate looking at life as a race. It can't be a race. Well, yeah, that's kind of the system that I don't know. The learning system. It's probably the reason why there's not much Filipino guys. I don't know. That's just a conspiracy at the moment. I wanna make up stuff like that. So I'm just kind of looping. I'm having loopyitis. I'm just looping and not doing anything here. So I think we're done here. If you don't have any more questions or anything that you wanna ask about how to do things, I think I'm gonna end the stream right here. We're already over an hour, so I think it's safe to end the stream right here. If we preview the animation that we worked on right now, I think that it's way better than how it is before. Maybe I'm gonna be refining it more later when I'm not distracted about stuff. But yeah, at the moment it is looking good, I think. I mean, what do you guys think? And then you add the the hair simulation there, it's gonna look great. And then it's gonna be rendered in cycles. And then this is just one shot out of 104 shots. And this is even a quick shot, so this won't probably register with you when you watch the whole thing. But since we're looping it like this, we are seeing a lot of things. But when you watch it with the other shots, it's probably not going to be, some of the issues are probably not going to be visible. You're going to be more focused on the story and what's happening. Yeah, that's kind of the thing. But yeah, I think we're good here. And if you guys don't have anything more to ask, I think I'm going to end the stream right here. And the next stream would be on Monday. And I'm planning to stream Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. And for like Monday, it's gonna be like a normal stream. I'm just gonna share to you the plan right now. But yeah, for Monday, it's gonna be like this kind of stream, normal stream. We're gonna be working a shot on a project that I'm currently working on in the channel. And then for Tuesday, I'm probably gonna do a Filipino live stream. If there are a bunch more Filipinos who's gonna watch my contents, like J Studio PH, it's gonna be for you guys. Para naman maging komportable kayo. So yeah. To translate that in English, just so they can be comfortable in so that, because Filipinos are sometimes like shy in English or conscious in speaking in English. I'm one of those guys who don't mind that much. But other Filipinos are pretty shy when it comes to like speaking in English. So I'm gonna be doing a stream for them like that. So yeah, I'm gonna show you a preview. I'm gonna show you a preview of some of the shots here, I guess. Lifton is for you. If you're looking for like a final render, I cannot do that yet because I'm still in the animation process and I don't want to end up rendering a shot that would render for like a whole or for 1 to 2 days just for preview. I don't want to do that. That's why I'm just doing quick viewport renderings. So I think I've already rendered the shot that we worked on yesterday, so I'm gonna show you that. I rendered like a preview, a viewport render of it. So I'm gonna show you that one, the ones that we worked on yesterday, and probably next time I'm also gonna show to you a preview render of what we worked on today. So yesterday I worked on shot 13, so we're gonna preview that right now. So yeah, if it's gonna, it's going to take a lot. Even if it's just a few seconds, it's going to be rendering in cycles, and I don't have a powerful machine. It's going to take a lot of time to render. So this is what I worked on yesterday, and this was the result. So we had like most of the time that we spent on was on the hand yesterday. So I think this is already looking nice. I can probably show you a bit of a preview with the sound, but that's gonna take some time. We're just gonna show you next time, I guess. But yeah, this is it for today. Mondays normal live streams, Tuesdays Filipino live streams probably, and then I'm planning for Thursdays and Fridays. It's not gonna be connected to the project. It's something that's different, I guess. Like one of the requests that I get from one of my videos, I'm probably gonna work on it on a live stream on Thursdays and Fridays, but it's not sure yet, so I'm not gonna make that a final one. But yeah, that's all I guess for now. Thank you so much everyone for watching. For those of you guys who are here right now on the live stream, and also for those who watch this not live, thank you for like reaching this far, like watching for 1 hour of me talking, and there's a bit of ranting happening in the video as well, or the live stream, but this is going to be like a normal video. Anyways, yeah, thank you so much for like staying, chatting, to Mbuddy, to Blifton, to J Studio PH, to everyone who's here, to my 5 concurrent viewers. Thank you for watching, and this is all for the stream. I'm gonna be seeing you again on the next stream next week. And yeah, hopefully you're gonna have if you're living in this other side of the world, just have a nice rest of the day and have a good night's sleep, I guess. And for those of you who are it's morning for you guys right now, have a great rest of the day for you guys. So yeah, that's all I guess for now. So yeah, thanks for watching. Consider sharing the project everywhere to help me kind of spread the word. Yeah, thanks for watching. My name is MJ Vilches, and yeah, I have got to refine a bunch more shots, so I'll be able to render this for